Let's talk about love. This is Sosie, a podcast hosted by me, Josephine Onkweg. Today's topic: should your partner have access to your phone? I'm here with CJ, Dotun, Cindy, Oyo Money, Mercy, and Samson. Okay, so you, CJ, what exactly works for you? Are you down for your partner to be going through your phone, or you want your privacy?
Yeah, I'm okay with giving access to my phone. You can go to my phone, look at my phone. Whatever you see, you take it.
So what is the
I don't
person?
think there's any reason to hide. There's no reason to hide your phone or not give access.
But don't you think the person wanting access to your phone shows that the person doesn't trust you enough to let you have your phone to yourself?
That's the more reason why you need to give the other person access to your phone if you have that kind of partner. There are people that are not really interested in looking at their partner's phones,
Mm-hmm.
There are people that are not interested. You even give them the phone, they won't show any interest in that. But once your partner is interested, my partner, of course, pick my phone and enjoy, whatever you see. But of course, that's because I know you won't. That's because I know you won't see anything. But that's me.
So you want to assure us here that you're not doing any mago inside your phone?
No. That's me. That's why I said whatever works for you. So if you're a bad guy or a bad girl, you have things to hide. And then it might be advisable for you to handle it differently. You understand?
Yeah.
I think it's not always that you are not. Sometimes people who keep away their phone. It's not because they actually have something to hide. Hello.
Yeah.
It could also be because of the kind of partner. You see, if you either make your phone available or you have to hide your phone. It depends on the kind of partner you have, and also depend on what you want to achieve. Because sometimes some partners could be so insensitive and so emotional that they will react to things even before they ever ask you to explain what it is about. Because you might have some friends that you're maybe like childhood friends or school friends that you have some dealings with, you chat, you talk, openly with each other, and you're so friendly. And then they may send messages to you, I really miss being with you, something like that. It's not every party will see that, especially coming from a lady, and will take it kindly. So to avoid problems sometimes and let there be peace in the house, rather we choose to keep these phones away, to avoid these problems so that you don't have to. I personally, on my own,
Can I cut you short?
Yeah.
Please do, go ahead.
All these messages that people are talking about from childhood friends and all of that, first of all, if I'm to have a partner, I'm someone who would love to, as I'm going through my Instagram, I want you looking over my head. If I'm going through my WhatsApp, I want you looking over my head. I am that transparent. Because I literally save almost all my contacts with an emoji. So my partner needs to be able to understand that. And also, all this, when I feel like adults, especially when we're in a relationship or when we are married, I feel like they are babies. Every adult is a big baby. Just like how children would see a phone and they're already going through it and want to see what they've never seen before. That's exactly how adults are. Now, if you have a partner who wants to be clear rather than allow it to wander and let it to overspeed, because at a point, trust issues will start breathing. I'm one person. If it's possible to put my partner's face on my phone, like use his face to unlock my phone, I'm okay with that. Because I don't see a reason why my partner should be triggered with my long-time friends. If I wanted them, I would have gone for them. But I'm here with you. And he should be what matters to me. Now, when it comes to the topic, should your partner go through your phone? I support both ways. A partner should not go through your phone, and a partner should go through your phone, because I've been pleased in both ways and they've helped me in both ways. I have gone through my partner's phone, and I have made a choice to myself to not go through my partner's phone, depending on the level of trust.
Sorry, yeah. So you do agree that you going through your partner's phone means that you don't trust your partner, right?
Yes, I definitely agree, because anything that you cannot come out and say is a secret. If you cannot come out, and if I come to you and ask you, okay, look, who is this person to you? Show me your chat, and you cannot openly, transparently show me that chat. Immediately, trust issues have started breathing. Immediately, if you tell me, okay, no, I'm not showing you this chat, because it's more than okay if I see the way you talk to this person, when you're on call with this person, if I see that, okay, this person keeps it with this person at a certain level, I won't be triggered to go through your phone. I'll be able to say, okay, no, this person is my man. I can vouch for this person that there's nothing going on with him and this person. And it also creates a bond between you and your partner, because nobody come into that space with you and your partner, because you know that there's trust here. You know, my partner trusts me that I cannot do this thing.
You see, we are limiting this issue to maybe partner cheating or not cheating. There are a lot of reasons.
There are so many reasons. I would love to even talk about so many reasons, because it's not just trust issues. It's transparency as well. It's you being open as well.
See,
now there are also,
for me, like, sorry to interrupt you, but for me, I don't want my partner going through my phone for whatsoever reason. Like, I don't have anything to hide, but I feel like you should respect me enough not to go through my personal belongings without my consent. Like, if you want to read some chats from somebody, sure, if you come, I want to see the conversation with this guy, I will show you the conversation. But I don't want you sneaking around behind my back to go and be checking my phone. Like, are you my father? Ha. That one, exactly. I don't know, but I just feel like the person is undermining your position as an adult and treating you like a child for them to be able to invade your privacy to that level. If you want to know,
Uche.
Yes.
Uche, why don't you want your partner to check your phone?
I don't want my partner to check my phone because it is my personal belonging. Okay? The same way I don't want to share pants, I don't want to share roll-on, because it is a personal belonging. Human beings have rights to privacy. It is your human right.
You can't compare pants to phone.
But you can. They are both private things.
You don't get, your partner doesn't want to wear your pants. Your partner wants.
You've not seen some men that want to be sharing pants with you. I see. Like, let me even go further now. Like, there are certain conversations that I have with my female friends that they are having with me because they trust me to keep that conversation between us. My friend is not friends with my partner, or like, let me say my friend is not on that level with my partner, and my friend will truly not appreciate it if my partner gets to know whatever secrets that the person has shared with me. So there are certain conversations that I feel like is between me and the person that has shared it with me. And okay, because we are dating now, everybody is now knowing everybody's secrets, like that. If you ask me, I can ask my friend, hey, if my friend should consent, because it's not everything. Some of my friends have told me that they want my significant other to know.
What you're saying, yeah, I agree with that too. But the thing is, there are triggers there. There are things that are triggers, and you need to avoid them. So if you think you trust your partner, you're in a relationship. No, you see where I'm coming from. You think you trust your partner, you're in a relationship. So if you share certain things, you shouldn't hide his phone from you and all of that, and you shouldn't create distrust. So the thing is, you should avoid certain things. I think you should avoid certain things for your own good.
Yeah.
You understand? So you should avoid them, exactly. So if you decide to go and look at your partner's phone and you see something that triggers you, you understand? You see, you cause problem for yourself.
Yeah.
Can I add like a personal experience?
I think also you understand each other and then you know what triggers you. You just avoid it.
In my previous relationship here, and going through phone actually saved my life, because when I went through his phone, I found somebody's nudes on it. I was stunned and I was surprised. But Why did I do that?
Mercy, at
Because I
least
had
the
trust.
news was defined.
No, it was not fine.
It was not fine.
It was not fine.
Men are what?
Stop. It
Scum.
was fine to you. It was fine to you.
Men are scum.
It was
Men
fine
are
to you
definitely
guys.
scum. And you know the part of it was that this news were his ex's news made it worse even. And do you know what that made me feel? It made me feel like I was incapable of sending news. And that really saved my life. And to be very honest, if I didn't see that news, I don't think I would have left that relationship. But God saved my life. I did, and I ran with my 2 legs touching the back of my head. Now, secondly,
so you left the relationship because of the nudes, just because of ordinary nudes?
No, not because of ordinary nudes. I think I'm a woman of very, very few principles that matter to me. Now, when it comes to Uche saying, talking about privacy, I have 2 things that I don't. We are dating. Don't you ever go through them, or else I take my hand to show them to you because they're private. So that is my diary and my phone. The only time I feel it didn't fit, because I will put your fingerprints on my phone. In fact, I will make you have access to my phone, but don't you dare go to my chats. Don't read my chat. Those are my personal conversations with people. If you say, okay, babe, give me your phone. If you say no, if you say, babe, give me your phone, let me go through your Instagram. Your Instagram is nice. Or babe, give me your phone, let me go to YouTube. You have access. But when you start going through my chats, or I do not carry my hand and actually show you, okay, see what my friend is typing, which is very funny, ha 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 ha. You carry your hand, you go through my chat, because I know to myself and to God who made me, I'm a very, very honest person. If you ask me, I will tell you. When I'm ready to tell you, I will tell you. So if you take your hands and go through,
it brings us back to the same thing we're talking about. You see, because you cannot tell me I have access to something and then you place some restrictions. You can't. You understand? No. If you are giving me access to it, then I actually have
things we're allowed to do. We still have restrictions on them. You're allowed to drink, but drink responsibly. Right? You're allowed to drive, but don't drive recklessly. Every single thing should have restrictions. That is just how the human society is. So why shouldn't it apply here too?
Not in this balance. Uche, I disagree with you in this balance. You see, there's a saying that suspicion is the bane of friendship. Yeah. You know, the moment you see, so if you have a closed door in your house and you put nothing there and you say nobody goes there, you see, there is this curiosity of everybody that wants to see what is in there. And the moment you give me a phone and you place a restriction that I should not enter there, you have aroused my suspicion even the more.
It's not about it holding to you.
I think one thing I want to point out. One thing I want to point out is the need to understand the difference between what you can do and what you should do. I believe there should be a setup where you can have access to any information on the person's phone, but I don't think it's advisable for you to do that, especially when it is not necessary, when the person is not providing any reason for suspicions. So I think we need to understand what we can do and what we should.
But it does not mean that you should be going through my chat when you have no reason to be going through my chat. Because if you come out and ask me, especially when you do not come out and ask me what is bothering you, I will feel so bad because you didn't even give me a chance. You didn't give me a chance to explain whatever suspicion that you are going through. And then you have to go through my phone and go and find out whatever facts you're looking for on my phone. Because so many things, you can't even find them on phone. So many people cheat with emails.
You understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. You understand where you're coming from, because you're trying to say that you will do the same thing for your guy, Abi. The same restrictions you have, he can also have those restrictions, Abi.
Of
Why
course.
not?
So he can say the same restrictions you have now, he can also have it, Abi.
Of course.
An open conversation.
Okay.
Why not?
CJ, can I talk? Can I say something? See, in my past relationship, right? Because I trusted this individual, I didn't used to feel the urge to go through the person's phone because I trusted and respected this person. I don't know if you get. Just because of that love was there, the trust, the respect was there. You won't see me wanting to go and start looking through the person's phone because I don't want to the person to do the same thing to me. I don't know if you get. So for you to be looking for whose phone to peep through, that means say that respect no dey there, the trust no dey there. So why are you in a relationship with somebody that you don't trust or respect?
Thank you, Uche. You see, boys down to the first thing we started. It depends on the person you are with. You understand? It's either you are checking through the person's phone, either because you don't trust this person, or you are looking for evidence to to confirm your suspicion. So why would you even be in the relationship in the first place? Why will I use my own hand to dig out my own pain? I really don't.
There's lots of broken people that are dating broken people, especially in this world that we are living in today. And it boils up to toxicity. What you don't want somebody else to do to you, you are doing it to somebody else. Some people will go and date somebody that does not like people going through their phone. Why there is somebody who is open? You have set yourself up for failure. Because one day, you will find that you are looking for transparency where somebody cannot give you transparency. Why put yourself through that in the first place? Why? So honestly speaking, when it comes to the partner, I don't even let me go to find somebody who will understand the kind of personality that I open your mouth and talk. There's no need to be in a relationship with you.
Yeah, I believe what you're saying makes sense about the people knowing who they are and the type of person that they are going to be with before they start anything. But I believe that this thing is also it's also a sensitive matter because people need to be ready to adapt. If you say you really care about the person enough, you need to be ready to adapt. Because if you really have nothing to hide, even though you might not be somebody who always wants somebody with your phone, there is no problem with giving that person access as long as that person does not abuse it. So
those are what I call effort. Those are efforts.
Yeah, exactly. So you make that effort and then now you have to abuse it. Because if you say, okay, your fingerprint is able to open my phone, does not mean that when I'm not there, you pick up my phone and start using it. It's my phone at the end of the day.
Thank you. Can I say something? For me, if I'm dating somebody, I don't mind you knowing my phone passwords, my email passwords, but that doesn't mean that when I'm not there, you go and start going through my phone. Because I feel like if we are committed, we are committed together, but I'll emphasize the respect needs to be there. I don't even want my own siblings going through my phone. I don't want my friends going through my phone. I don't even want myself going through my phone. So why should you not want to go through my phone?
As a person, first of all, you need to be clean, because if you're clean, you don't have a problem with any of this. And also communication is another important thing. Yeah, that's basically my introduction.
Sorry, I guess I still cross my mind. If you don't break up with that guy because of those notes.
See, CJ, I will chase you from this place now.
We are not talking about the
do you know collecting news from somebody is not cheating. It's not cheating. So she should stay when they are cheating on her. Please.
But you don't just be on my mind as in maybe she loves a very good guy.
Honestly speaking, I'm glad that I left when I left, because to be very honest, any man that still has news of any of his exes is an irresponsible man to me. Like, why are you busy staring at another woman's woman? What if she
wasn't his ex? What of nudes of another girl, not his ex?
Even if it's news of your mother, I don't want it on your fucking phone. Period.
You see, personally, I feel there's a kind of misplaced priority in this generation, because you see, some things that we see as problems are making, making something out of it. It wasn't there before. We are just creating problems for ourselves and trying to use other problems to solve the same problem. You see, all this idea of I just feel that it is when you are not busy, when you major in on the minor and minor on the major, that is when you are thinking of all this suspicion here and there. I don't even have the time.
As I used to say, na person we get light where they look for problem.
I don't even have the time. Honestly, it doesn't cross my mind.
And like as in electricity, you have electricity, you're under AC. That's where you're looking for problem.
I can't spend my time, precious time that I have to do a lot of things, going around looking for phone to look into. I don't have that time. Honestly.
See, my brother, if there's distrust, if there's a reason for you to look, you look.
Yeah, thank you. It is when there is distrust, when the problem comes and you have reason to be suspicious. Okay, exactly. And sometimes you confront some partners with your distrust and tell them this is what I am suspecting, and they get offended. How dare you? How dare you challenge me? So sometimes you need to substantiate. You need to be very, very sure before you come out. Yes, you need to have evidence so you can check in that aspect. But aside that, honestly, you hold your phone, I hold my own. I don't have time for it.
Sorry, excuse me, but what do you do? What do you do when you're trying to ask, when you are asking, and your partner is constantly just pushing you under the rug?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you come again, please?
I said, what then happens when maybe you start having trust issues, or you see something that you don't agree with, and you're trying to confront your partner about it, and they are not explaining. They don't even want to explain to you. They don't want to tell you, okay, what's going on, or they don't want to straighten it out. And then you're forced. It's not like I say this is the kind of person you are, but you're forced to go through their phone. You're forced to go through their devices. What about those reasons? What do you do then?
You see, this thing is not cast in stone. You know, when you confront someone phone and the person is not really coming forward with an answer. Well, it depends on the level of relationship. It could be that you are just dating, and also it could be that you are married. So when you are married, the way you approach it is different from when you are not married to this person. So there are two different things. When you are dating, you could just break up as a result of anything and go away. But when you are married, you know that breaking up, it does not come to your mind at the point. You'll be looking for how. So it depends. You look at it very well and decide what you think is best in the situation. That's the way I look at it. So because for me, if a man you are in love with a man and is married to you, you are living in the same apartment, he's not bringing another woman to the house to slight you in the face and all the rest, and he's even hiding from you and doing what nonsense he's doing outside. I think he has some measure of respect for you hiding from you. To me, I think he has some, but most ladies don't see it that way.
No. Because if I start hiding things like that from you and I'm sleeping with men and not bringing them home, you too, you will not tolerate it. So let's not bring misogyny into this thing.
But I'm telling you, he has some measure of respect for you.
So let me say we are married now. Something, if we are married and I'm sleeping outside, I'm not bringing it home. You will see it as respect. Not secrets, but if I'm sleeping around, as long as it is not in your home, you will keep me as a wife, Abi.
As long as it's secret, as long as you're covering your track well.
No, it's not with the person, no, you understand? There are many ladies that are sleeping outside that nobody knows now. Nobody's talking about it. You understand? So, but the thing is, even this infidelity that is so pronounced now, it's not what it used to be before.
If you feel like, I'm sorry to say, but if you feel like it's okay for your wife to go out and be sleeping around, because I know that...
No, wait, that's not...
I just want to say that now in society, everybody feels like it's okay for married men and married women to go out and be sleeping with whoever they want to sleep. As far as the secret, nobody's feeling bad about it. But honestly, I feel like it's up to the individual. You do whatever you feel like are your principles. Me now, as someone who has principles, I grew up in a house where my dad does not do that rubbish and my mom does not do that rubbish. And I think I learned from it. So the fact that everybody...
How do you know it's not her mother that was doing it? You people, I beg.
If you're not girls today know what their mothers went through, they know that they're not going to do anything at all.
Oh my God! I just want to stick to the topic we are talking about, because we want to go into details. You understand? We have so many things to talk about, so let's just stick to what we're talking about.
Okay, back to what we're talking about now. Should your partner go through your phone? I feel like it's both good and it's both bad, and I'm a victim to both parties. Because it is good and it's bad. As for me, I have two properties in my life that I feel is personal for me: my diary and my phone. If you must see it, I must be the one to show you. But you have access to it. Those are just my own things. It's both good.
Restricted access is no access.
The fact that you got to leave
Okay.
Better than treating diabetes. The word is enough for the wise.
Abi?
Yeah, correct.
I like that last statement you made, that licking sugar, it is better, licking, indiscriminately licking of sugar that can lead to, it's better to avoid indiscriminate licking of sugar to avoid diabetes. Abi?
Yes, so
in the same way, it is also better not to go and look at your partner's phone so that you avoid stories that touch the heart.
And of course, there should be access should be given for
me, CJ, me, I know that you will not give that access, but you will be looking for access. Me, I know.
Really? I don't know me. I'll give you my phone. I'll give you my phone to check. You understand? What am I looking at? What am I? You understand? If I want to do if I want to do something, I will have a second phone. I know how to do it.
Well, I feel like it's reciprocal. You do to others what you want them to do to you. I think that's the motto I live by. Whatever I don't want someone else to do to me, I try my best not to do to them.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. But you see, life is not stereotype. So sometimes we give more than we can take. Life is not stereotype. You see, I feel sometimes we create what we call margin of error. Sometimes you just create room to accept people's, shortcomings and people's, how do I put it? Maybe their shortcomings or their inability to be able to reach what we actually expect of them. Because sometimes we may place expectations on people considering who we are, and people may not be able to meet up such expectations because we all pass through a particular path, to become who we are today, and the path we pass through is not the same. And expecting people to do to you what you do to others, sometimes it's a good statement, but most times
it doesn't really. Abi?
Yeah, most times it's not. Because sometimes you just create room for people's error, and in that way, you can be able to carry them along with your own strength and with your own understanding. So that's the more reason personally. If I find my partner going through my phone, honestly, I know I have nothing to hide. I won't tell you anything. So when you finish, you will hand me over the phone. And if I'm not comfortable, if I feel there's something, because there was a time my wife and my childhood friend had a very serious quarrel for nothing, just because of phone, And ever since that time, I started putting password on my phone. But because what it took us to settle that problem, it took a very long time. It has to take the person's mother, it has to take the lady's husband, to come down, and a lot of explanation and everything. I didn't want to go through that again. So that's why I say from the onset, it depends on who you are dating or who you are living with. And I'm sure she has learned her lessons from that very particular time. Right now, I can leave my phone that if you like, go through it. I know she has believed me now into to the level that there is nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide. But then if I have something to hide, then maybe I'm hiding it for the good of the family. And it should be that way. There's no need of digging out your unhappiness, As far as my actions towards you and the things I do in the house does not, make you feel that maybe you are unwanted. It doesn't make you feel that I have a different, what do you call it? Maybe I have somewhere my attention is other than you, and as far as I'm with you and it's you I'm with. I don't think someone should go ahead digging their own happiness. That's my position on the matter. I don't know if CJ is on the line now, so I don't know whether
what you said I think is how it should be. Even though the ending part of what you said is the one that is the part that most people don't want to. Most spouses, whether male or female, they don't want that part to be said out. The part where you say that as far as you're treating the person well, you're doing everything that you should do, you're handling your responsibilities. They should just allow some things, they shouldn't check some things. People don't want to hear that part. But that's what I feel that it should be. Because I have a friend too that the reason why I kept talking about these nudes is because this thing caused issues in my friend's marriage. And his wife saw nudes on his phone, and it was nudes of some girl that wanted to sleep with him, and then nothing was happening, but she was sending nudes to the phone. And 5 years of marriage, she has never checked his phone before. All of a sudden, she just wakes up one morning and decides to take the phone and start checking his chat and saw everything. and the thing caused problems, and they involved her mom. And then the only question the mom asked her was, "Why did he check his phone?"
Okay.
And she couldn't answer.
She's not a today woman.
So can you look at it?
It was
It's not God.
This guy takes care of you. He does everything he's supposed to do. He has never given you reason to suspect anything. And then you now decide to go and check his phone because of what? So, whatever you're looking for, you see.
To go and check your phone, like you said, 5 years of no checking your phone. I see God that she check.
It's not God.
How did it not play out?
See, Onyi, I've not met you before. At least I have met you before. You know, sometimes we tend to forget that we live in the world and we don't live alone here. You see, the same man that saw you very attractive and liked you and came for you, it's not the only eyes I see you. Even after he has wedded you, it's not the only eyes I see you. You know?
Samson, are you shooting your shots? Are you shooting your shots? Let me know if now dating sites where they run.
It's not the same eye. You see, there are other eyes that are still looking at you. Even after you get married, maybe there are people who did not even have the courage to talk to you at first, and they are still wishing that maybe one day something will happen and they still have their way. So that you are married does not stop any man from talking to you. That I'm married does not stop other ladies from also looking at me. It doesn't stop it. You understand? It doesn't stop it, but we just respect one another by trying to control some of these things. And like CJ said, if eventually the lady decide to push her luck by sending notes, and maybe I did delete, you understand? It shouldn't cause problem between me and you. We should have some measure of trust between us.
If man that decides to say he wants to marry me should definitely know the kind of person I am. If I find news on your phone, it is over. No matter how long I am married to you. So that
Preach.
How to let the husband drop now? She just sent news to his phone, Abby.
See, me, I'm not keeping anybody's nudes on my phone, so I don't see the reason why you should be keeping another woman's nudes on your phone. If my body is not enough for you to be doing whatever you want to do, leave my presence. That's just it.
I've never even had anybody that give me nudes. You understand? If the person that will send you nude will know the kind of person you have before they send nude to you. You understand? I don't think anybody will look at me and send me nudes. I don't think so.
You know what? I'm going to look for trouble today. I'm going to send Samson and CJ news. That will cause problem inside the people's relationship.
No. Send it to when you send to a guy, you can take over the guy. She has just told us a witness that what you need to do is just to send news. You are interested in a guy, just send him news. Let us see.
Okay. The thing is, whether male or female, I think it's
Every man I want to get involved with have to have self-respect and belief. He should know the kind of person I am. If my boyfriend or my husband is enough for you to send news to him, instead of him to cut you off and tell him, look, I'm married, don't send me news. My wife will not appreciate of this. If he does not have the mouth to cut you off or delete and block your number, that's
thank you so much. Onishi, thank you for pointing out this thing. Do you know there's this belief I have, it depends. I'll keep saying disrespecting. You know, for the type of person I am, I don't believe that as somebody that's in a relationship, you should be taking calls from, let me say you are bi, you should be taking calls from any gender later than 10 p.m. So whenever I get into a relationship, I will communicate to my friends, my best friends, my close friends, anybody, tell them, see, I am in a relationship. From so and so time, it is inappropriate for you to call me. So I feel like you should also communicate to people that know you. I'm now in a relationship. Yes, you used to send me news. I used to use it and wank. But now that I'm in a relationship, don't send it again. And I do that. I establish boundaries with my friends. So that I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I talking of just nudes. Nobody should call your
News.
man.
Nobody should call me by that time. I'm in a relationship.
And your guy too, Abby. And your guy too. Nobody should call him after.
Yes. That's my own rule. That's what I believe. Because I feel like by the time you start talking to somebody in the night, the weather is cool. You people will start saying things you're not supposed to say. So they said, do not create occasion of sin. So once it's 10,
so during the day,
you can see you are more likely to stray in your conversation at night. Because when you're lying down on your bed, your wife don't sleep, the girl's voice is sounding bedroom.
Yeah,
thoughts go enter your head.
Let me just tell you something. All this way they talk are just by the way, they are not even anything close to what. If you follow men like this, or let me say, if a man follows his woman like this, or a woman follows her man like this, you might not get anything out of it at the end of the day. You understand? Whatever you're suspecting, you might not get.
It's not a suspicion thing. It's just you creating boundaries with your friends. Like
the boundaries will not help.
It will help if you tell your friends, see, I'm in a relationship. I don't want you doing this. Even if they disrespect you now and send you the news, then you know that your friend doesn't value your happiness. Because why are they sending news that you know that can potentially like ruin your relationship, right? And then if me I'm to ever see that message, right, where the person is sending news, and above the message you send to the person, please don't send me news. I'm in a relationship. If I now see the news, do you know I will most likely not do anything because you already cautioned the person, and I will know it is the friend that is an issue. But then that friend has to go.
Okay, Uche, let me throw out. Let me. Hello, Uche.
Yeah, I can hear.
Let me throw your attention to something.
You
know what we are actually talking about is either if you should allow your partner to go through your phone. That's what we are talking about.
Yes.
Assuming your partner just dropped his phone, and the news even came in without him knowing, and you went to it and saw it and flipped like Onyi says she will. You understand?
No, I do not.
Do you think he will trust you next time to keep his phone for you?
No. First of all, I'm not going to be waiting to be snooping inside my partner's phone. I'm not going to be waiting to be snooping at who is sending him news or whatever. I'm not going to be doing that. If I have a suspicion, if I have issues, if I have trust issues that are not being cleared, that's the only way. If I see that, okay, if I wake up in the night and I see lights on your face and I see you laughing and going through somebody's face or somebody's post or something.
Hey, Jesus Christ. So your man cannot laugh and go through someone's face. You people just don't want your man to be
Is it me?
Well,
okay, what is
you know, Oni.
you thought
Oni.
now you keep looking at
Okay, I wish I can borrow your microphone. I really want to hear exactly all the things you are saying.
Oh yes. You know why they say you shouldn't check your man's phone or not even your man's phone. You know why they say people shouldn't check their spouse's phones? Because at the end of the day, you end up seeing what you didn't go to look for. That's what you see. You see worse than what you want to see.
So we are all agreeing. Drink water and mind your business. Don't go and open what is not your own.
Honestly, there is more to life. There are many things to do. As far as I'm concerned, degenerating to taking your partner's phone is an indication that you are losing focus and don't know what to do with your life. Honestly, there's more to do in life than, You see, most of what we call love is not love. When you are suspicious and all about possessive about your partner, you make the person's life even unbearable. You understand? But there are many interesting things we can do in a relationship that will make you sought after. Just simple gestures, simple smiles, and everything that God has given us free of charge. We are living it away and making it look as if, see, we are not angels. So now human being will still be. You understand? Yes. And try to put someone at a position to feel that this person is a saint and cannot fail. If you don't create room for the person's failure, you'll be jumping from relationship to the other. At any slight thing, you jump out of this. Life society, you jump out of this. And it won't be helpful. At the end of it all, you discover you are the problem. It's not the people you have dated. You are the problem. You understand? So it's very easy. Create room for people's shortcoming. Nobody is perfect. Even you yourself, you know you are not perfect. And if
I beg, let me stop you there. Oh, please, I'm perfect. I don't know about you people, but don't mix me up.
Okay.
Don't mix me up.
Perfect Uchi. Perfect Uchi.
You're perfect, not that you're not perfect. Uche, please allow your man to pick us after 10 o'clock, eh?
Why? No. If it's not life or death, I don't know why you're allowing people call you by. If you're looking for who to call, you call me. I'll go to the bathroom and we'll talk. Don't worry. If it's business, but why you do chichi for phone for night? The person should wait.
I have learned something now. I learned something here. If I'm picking call and it's a female calling me and my woman is around, I won't smile.
Just squeeze your face and just
Squeeze it seriously. Talk seriously.
Okay, so you guys, that's all for today. You can check out our blog. We've dropped the post already concerning this topic. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys on Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.